Good morning and welcome to yet another edition of English Made Easy by Atul sir. So after the completion of tenses which you must have gone through, I have another edition by the name of, let's start with the 8 parts of speech, namely the noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective and all. So let's start with the first one, that is noun. Here we go. Do we all know what noun is? Yes? We really need to write the definition of noun. I don't think so. Everybody knows it. So let's repeat it. Noun is the name of a person, place, animal, or a thing. The same definition which has been for so many years, right? So let's quickly turn on to, because we don't get definitions in our defense services exams, defense school exams, right? So let's start with the kinds of noun. So let's start. First one is proper noun. As the name suggests, it's a name of a proper name of a person, place, animal, or thing. Okay. So again, I'm not going by the definition. Quickly turning on to the example. Quick examples are Delhi, which is the name of a place, and let's have say Rahul. Let's have Geeta, then etc. Okay. But one thing we have to remember about proper noun, that is that they are always written in capital letters. Always written in capital letters. No proper noun can be in lowercase. If you want to spell any name of any person, Rahul, Geeta, Anil, whatever, you have to write it, start it with a capital letter, and that goes for every state, every city, every country of the world. You have to start with capital. Is that okay? Understood properly? Okay. Next one is, second is common noun. Again, example is city. And Rahul is a boy, so boy. Geeta is a girl, so girl. And we have doctor, we have engineer, we have dog, cat, etc. All these are common nouns. They don't refer to a particular person. They're just common. Boy can be any boy, girl can be any girl. Okay. So here we have the dog. Dog is a noun, is a common noun. But if you have a name of a dog, say Tommy, that would be what? That would be a proper noun. Get it? City is a common noun. But what city? Delhi, it becomes a proper noun. So when you name a common noun, it becomes a proper noun. Right? Okay, let's move on. I'll give you 2 minutes to just note it down. You have to rub it. I can't write much below it. Are you noting down, all of you? Be a little fast in writing, because again we have two things. We have to take care of two things when we give our exams of the RIMC or RMS or Sainik school, that we need to write fast. Okay, we do read fast and write fast. Reading habit you must have. Read the question very fast and then quickly answer it. So time, as we all know, is the biggest enemy in any exam. The time factor that has to be taken into account. Okay, quickly write it. टाइम का विशेष ध्यान रखेंगे सब, अदरवाइज बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन छूट जाते हैं. वेरी कॉमन थिंग. कई बार में बच्चे जो कभी कभी क्लियर नहीं कर पाते हैं, उनका मैक्सिमम रीजन नहीं होता है सर पेपर पूरा अटेम्प्ट नहीं हुआ है. ओके, आउट ऑफ 125 क्वेश्चंस इन द जूनियर सेक्शन, okay, they are only able to attend they're able to retain only 50, 60, 80, 90 of them. So this is definitely a very, very bad thing. So you have to write very fast and read very fast. Reading habit also. Read one page of English, one page of Hindi every day. Okay, I should wrap it now. I think I've given you enough time. We move on to the third. Third one is collective noun. This I'll have to define it because it refers to a group of persons, animals, or things taken together. When a group is taken as a whole group being referred to just one. So it's always in singular also. Okay, let's take up the example. A dash of soldiers. What would it be? A regiment of soldiers. Some would have said army, but army, had it been army, it would be an army. But with a, with a consonant sound, we use a consonant word, right? But with the vowel sound, we use a vowel word. An army of soldiers. Only difference is a and an. Did you get that? समझ आया सबको? ओके, अगर ए है तो रेजिमेंट आएगा और एन है तो आर्मी आएगा. ओके, और कुछ? अ डैश ऑफ फ्लावर्स. फ्लावर्स के गुलदस्ते को क्या जाता है? गुलदस्ते को क्या बोलते हैं इंग्लिश में? यू कॉल इट बुके. एंड हाउ डू यू स्पेल इट? बी ओ यू क्यू यू ई टी. बुके. बुके ऑफ फ्लावर्स. अ डैश ऑफ लायंस. लायंस के ग्रुप को क्या बोलते हैं मालूम है? प्राइड. Pride of lions. Okay, etc. There are hundreds of them which you have to learn them because sometimes they are asked in the exam. Okay, a dash of guns. It's a very little difficult one. A battery of guns. A dash of eggs. A clutch of eggs. Okay, maybe in my later sessions I'll be doing a whole lot of 10, 20 of them later on if we get the time, right? Okay, done. So we are just able to write collective noun. Quickly note it down. Then move on to material noun. A herd of cattle. Okay, so many are there. A fleet of ships. Okay, so many are there. Bundle of sticks. See, mostly it's given in the grammar books or the books that you have of for RMS or Sainik school is given in them. You can learn them. You rub it. Just giving you half a minute to write. Just half a minute. Collective, the very name suggests it must be a collection, right? So a group. Okay. Fourth one. Let's move on to fourth one. It is material noun. Fourth. What is material noun? It refers to a raw material or an original element present in nature. So to be found naturally is called a material noun. Let's have example. With example wool. Then we have wood. Then what else do we have? Can anyone name a few? Iron, which is found in the Earth's crust. What else? What else? Okay, so many metals like gold. Okay, all these. Then what else? Can you name a few? Cotton, etc. Which are found in nature. They are called material noun. Okay, next, fifth one we have is by the name of abstract noun. And this one is very important to know. And this one, there's a lot of confusion regarding abstract noun. It refers to an action, a quality, or a state of condition. So here I mentioned three things. An action. Normally we think action is a verb, but no, it's not. I'll just show it. Okay. Then we have a quality of a person. Okay. Is also a noun, but the abstract noun. And then state of condition, the present condition that we have or we are facing. Right? Quickly note down because I'll be telling the examples on top. We take up the examples now separately for action, separately for quality, and then separately for state of condition. Let's quickly take it up. Note it down quick. Again, I'm giving half a minute. That you must have that kind of speed. Writing it in half an hour, in half a second. Sorry, half a minute. Okay. Okay, so wool, wood, iron, gold, things found in nature are called material nouns. But all the things, when the words refer to an action, a quality, or state of condition, that is an abstract noun, right? Now the board is visible. Elaborate. It should be done by now. Okay, so we'll go for the examples of abstract noun, right? First is example of action. Theft. What is theft? चोरी. हिंदी में चोरी. चोरी is a noun. ठीक है? Right? क्या उसके कल रात उसके घर पर चोरी हुई? क्या हुई? चोरी हुई. तो चोरी क्या हुआ? नाउन हुआ एक. ठीक है? Theft. Then we have robbery. Robbery is again quite similar to theft, but theft is done in houses, robbery is done in banks or in shops. Okay? हिंदी में है ये चोरी और ये रॉबरी का हिंदी वर्ड फॉर रॉबरी डकैती डाकू. थेफ्ट इज डन बाय चोरी किस कौन करता है? चोर. और रॉबरी कौन करता है? डाका कौन डालता है? डाकू. राइट. देन यू अनदर वन मिसचीफ. मिसचीफ क्या होता है? शरारत. ठीक है? he commit the mischief done by the boy, mischief done by him was inexcusable. उसकी जो शरारत थी वो एक्सक्यूज करने लायक नहीं थी. तो mischief becomes a noun. Got it? These are example of action. मैं 3 बोले थे. Action, then we have second one was, do you remember anyone? Action के बाद वाला quality, yes, and then state of condition. Now example of quality. Kindness. Kindness से quality होती है. No? Brightness. चमक. Okay? All these are what? Are actions, are examples of quality. Right? Happiness. So many are there. Then we have example of state of condition. What is that? State of condition? Like poverty. What is poverty? Garibi. Richness. Opposite of that. Richness. Amiri. Childhood. Etc. So many others are there. Sickness. Death. All these are what examples of state of condition. So three things: abstract nouns, action, quality, and state of condition. And we have the examples of all three. Separately done. Quickly note it down. We move on to the 6th and 7th. These are the two last ones. And we finish off with our noun part. And now you have to do you have to form the plurals. You have to change the genders, right? These also come sometimes. And of course, which I was telling you, which was the earlier one? The corrective nouns. You have to learn them. So many are there. If possible, we'll make a list of a few. We'll do 10, 15 each. We'll be changing the genders also. We'll be making the plurals also, right? I'll be telling you about plurals. Is it done? You rub it. We're going for the last two. Yes. Sixth one is countable nouns. See, normally we are told, normally and we've been taught since our childhood, the countable nouns are those nouns which can be counted. But believe me, I think it is a very wrong sentence, very wrong, in fact, not a proper way to describe a countable noun. Okay, so I'll define it in a little different manner. Please try to see whether how correct I am. Okay, I'll prove also myself whatever I say. So here we go, countable noun. The nouns whose plurals can be formed. जिनके प्लूरल बन सकते हैं. प्लूरल क्या होता है? हिंदी में बहुवचन. दैट्स राइट. ओके, जिनके प्लूरल बन सकते हैं वो काउंटेबल नाउन. लेट्स हैव एग्जांपल. बुक, स्टार, फ्रेंड, रूपी, एटसेट्रा. ऑल दीज आर काउंटेबल नाउन. हर एक का प्लूरल होता है. बुक का प्लूरल बुक्स, स्टार का स्टार्स, फ्रेंड का फ्रेंड्स, रूपी का रूपीज. तो जिनके प्लूरल बन सकते हैं वो काउंटेबल नाउन. ओके. And seventh and the last one is uncountable noun. Opposite of this, nouns whose plurals cannot be formed. Example: water, sugar, milk, money, ghee, oil, etc. These words cannot be turned into prose. There's no waters, there's no sugars, there's no milks, there's no monies, there's no ghees, oils. No, they don't have a plural. They are called uncountable. Okay, so it is easy to identify this way. Countable, whose plurals cannot be sorry, can be made, and uncountable, whose plurals cannot be made. Okay, right? Now just if we relate it to our earlier definition, okay, if we relate to our earlier definition, which was that countable numbers are those which can be counted, and uncountable which cannot be counted. Let's take up to one example from here: rupee and money. Okay, if you go by the earlier definition, rupee cannot be counted and money can be counted, or rupee can be counted, money cannot be counted. Is it right? It can't be right. You can count both. We never say how many rupees do you have. We always say how much money do you have, and we count it from our pocket and tell it, okay, I have 500 rupees, I have 600 rupees, I have 1000 rupees. Okay, that way both become countable. If it is that we can count, which cannot. But what do I say? Rupee ka plural. Rupee ka plural क्या होगा? Rupees. But money is होता है, but money is no. Okay, so that way money becomes uncountable. Understood? Okay. Yeah, I have another thing to tell you. Just note this down. And the very important thing I'm going to tell you for countable and countable nouns, something really very important, which will, you know, finish away all your doubts regarding the countable and countable nouns. You quickly note this down. I have just one more thing to tell you, and we finish off with the kinds of nouns. In fact, we finish off with the noun, the whole chapter of noun. Quickly note it down. This must be noted. Very important. Rupee can be, we can make a plural out of it, but money cannot be made plural. That is what money makes it, makes money the uncountable. Otherwise, if it is only for counting, both can be counted. So the definition itself does not hold its value. ठीक नहीं है definition. So a bit, one last thing to tell about uncountable and countable nouns. Quickly note it. See, I told you in my earlier sessions also that जो भी exams हैं RIMC, Sainik School and RMS, they only test your basics. That is why we are trying to teach you from the basics. Okay? Done? Okay, one last thing about noun, countable and countable nouns. We use many, put this in inverted comma, before countable nouns and much before uncountable. Okay? We use many before countable and much before uncountable. So let's start. Let's take an example. There are dash stars in the sky. I have dash money in the bank. and I have cash rupees in my pocket. So we are using many and much. So there are dash stars in the sky. Will it be many or much? Many. That's what makes stars countable. So we are using many, and many is only used before countable. I have much money in the bank. We can't have many money. You heard about many money, right? We have much money. And for rupees, what do we use? Many. Okay? So this is countable, uncountable, countable. So the best way to remember the countable, uncountable noun, if you're forgetting it, try to put many or much before it. If you are using many, it is countable. If you use much, it is uncountable. Is it okay? Any problem related to nouns? Please get back to us. And as I told you before also that it is very important that we know the basics. Only through basics we can enhance our knowledge for the advanced studies. Okay? Thank you and have a nice day. Please note this down. Just note it down. Noted? Thank you for being with us. We'll get back to you with more of grammar. Thank you and have a nice day.